You're sitting in your car, waiting in the drive-thru lane at McDonald's. The aroma of burgers and fries fills the air. As you pull up to the window, you catch a glimpse of a top-secret sauce being slathered onto your Big Mac and McNuggets. What is this mysterious sauce, you ask? Do you want us to unveil the mouth-watering truth behind the golden arches? Hello friends, welcome to Bizz Buzz, a channel purely dedicated to the untold stories behind the world's most successful businesses. Join us as we uncover the secrets and strategies of visionary entrepreneurs and discover how they turn their dreams into reality. Well, McDonald's is a globally recognized fast food chain with more than 35,000 stores spanning over 115 countries. Instantly recognizable due to its giant golden arches, McDonald's is famous for its Big Mac burgers, fries, chicken nuggets, and a diverse breakfast menu. The restaurant chain generates an astonishing $20 billion in revenue annually, serving an incredible 70 million customers each day, with an astounding 80 hamburgers sold every second. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain and reveal the secrets that McDonald's has been keeping under wraps for years. Get ready to sink your teeth into the truth and join us as we unravel the tantalizing tale behind the golden arches. Getting started with the founders and the first McDonald's restaurant. So it all began on May 15, 1940, in San Bernardino, California, when two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, opened the first McDonald's. They were the children of Irish immigrants from New Hampshire and were often referred to simply as Dick and Mac. Originally at their first restaurant, the McDonald's business model was a drive-in that boasted a vast range of menu items, primarily slow-cooked barbecue. The restaurant's octagonal building design featured large windows that allowed customers to observe the cooking process, which was uncommon at the time. This drew people's interest, and attendance at the restaurant grew to 300 people per day, leading to an impressive annual turnover of $200,000. But the brothers soon realized that a staggering 80% of their sales came from burgers, leading them to rethink. So in 1948, the innovative brothers decided to revamp the business, and after a 3-month renovation, the newly envisioned McDonald's opened its doors to the public. The small restaurant was designed to produce vast quantities of food at affordable prices. To achieve this goal, the brothers implemented a simple yet efficient format that they named the Speedy Service System. This system included a self-service counter, which eliminated the need for waitstaff, and pre-cooked hamburgers that were wrapped and warmed under heat lamps, ensuring prompt service. The limited menu now only featured hamburgers, drinks, potato chips, later replaced by French fries, and pies. The brothers priced their basic hamburger at just 15 cents, about half the price of their competitors. These innovative approaches propelled McDonald's to incredible success, and the restaurant started operating like a well-oiled machine, paving the way for the brothers to launch a franchise program. Let's see, how did Ray Kroc appear on stage? When the McDonald brothers needed to purchase 8 malt and shake mixers for their restaurant, they turned to a salesman named Ray Kroc working for Prince Castle Appliances. Intrigued by their request, Kroc visited their small shop in 1954 to see how they managed to sell so many milkshakes. Recognizing the tremendous potential of their innovative restaurant concept, Kroc conceived the idea of creating a network of such restaurants all over America. Initially, it was just a fantasy, as he lacked the required finances, but his determination and vision kept him going. Eventually, Kroc bought the rights to the brothers' restaurants across the country and began enforcing his rules. Restaurant owners had to pay $950 for a license and 1.9% of turnover. In April 1955, Kroc launched McDonald's Systems Inc., which later became known as McDonald's Corporation, in Des Plaines, Illinois, and opened the first McDonald's franchise east of the Mississippi River at the same location. In just 4 years, the franchise network had expanded to 228 restaurants across the country, and businessmen increasingly approached Kroc for franchise sales, inspired by the company's success. Well, Ray Kroc's dream of owning McDonald's came true in 1961 when he bought the company from Richard and Maurice McDonald for $2.7 million, with a 0 to 5% share of future profits. Surprisingly, the contract was sealed with a handshake, without a written document. However, this turned out to be one of the worst trade deals in history for the McDonald brothers, as they didn't receive any share from the company's future profits, which eventually amounted to $50 million per year. Let's now see how McDonald's got developed as a brand, its journey from franchisees to Big Macs. So, recognizing the critical role franchisees played in the success of the business, Kroc established strict guidelines for the operation of each McDonald's location, covering everything from food preparation to cleaning. To ensure uniformity across all restaurants, he launched a training program in 1961 called Hamburger University, specifically designed for franchisees. Kroc later implemented changes to the restaurant format, such as adding staff to the counters to take orders. In 1975, a McDonald's location in Arizona introduced the chain's first drive-through window, which quickly became a popular feature throughout the chain. Then, during the 1960s, McDonald's introduced 3 significant features that contributed to its brand recognition. Like, they introduced a clown named Ronald McDonald in 1963, serving as the public face of the company. However, they faced criticism for marketing to children, resulting in sidelining the character in the early 21st century. In 1968, McDonald's introduced the Big Mac, which reportedly became the company's top-selling item after French fries. The chain also refined its logo, eventually debuting the double arch M design inspired by the tall, yellow arches that had dominated earlier McDonald's restaurant rooftops, which became its enduring symbol and one of the most famous logos in the world. These changes were instrumental in McDonald's growth, and within 10 years of Kroc becoming the sole owner of the company, the number of outlets surpassed 1,000. Boosted by these numbers, McDonald's stock began trading publicly in 1965. Moving on to the expansion and products. Well, McDonald's continued to expand both nationally and globally, with its first international location opening in Richmond, British Columbia, Canada in 1967. The chain's rapid growth was exemplified by the opening of a new McDonald's somewhere in the world every 5 hours during the 1990s, effectively making it the most popular family restaurant with its affordable food and fun atmosphere appealing to both children and adults. To cater to a wider range of tastes, McDonald's introduced various new menu items over the years, including the Filet-O-Fish sandwiches, Quarter Pounders, Egg McMuffins, Happy Meals, and Chicken McNuggets. In foreign countries, restaurants also adapted their menus to suit local customs and tastes. Moreover, in an effort to diversify its offerings, McDonald's ventured beyond the hamburger business by acquiring several companies in the late 20th century, such as Chipotle Mexican Grill, Donato's Pizza, and Boston Market in the United States, and Aroma Cafe and an interest in Pret-a-Manger, a sandwich restaurant chain in the United Kingdom. However, by late 2008, McDonald's had divested from all of these companies and returned its focus to its core brand. A quick look at some controversies now. Well, McDonald's has faced high-profile lawsuits, including the infamous coffee lawsuit of 1994, when a customer suffered third-degree burns from their coffee. Critics have also consistently targeted McDonald's for the perceived negative impact of its food on health, particularly related to obesity. The 2004 documentary Super Size Me added to this bad press. In response, McDonald's added healthy items to its menu, including vegan hamburger, and eliminated supersized portions and trans fat from a number of items. Despite these measures, concern about the company's impact on health and the environment persisted. McDonald's also faced calls to increase wages, and the company launched initiatives to reduce emissions at its restaurants and suppliers' production of beef. Additionally, McDonald's made moves towards renewable or recycled packaging after the concerns being raised. Time to see the modern McDonald's. As mentioned earlier, McDonald's has been a target of labor movements advocating for a $15 minimum wage, with the Service Employees International Union leading strikes at its restaurants. While McDonald's has not taken a strong stance on the issue, it has started introducing automated ordering kiosks in some locations and acquired the AI company Apprente in 2019, signaling a shift towards a self-service business model. This is not surprising, given that the company's founders fired all of their waitresses to offer cheaper hamburgers when they first opened. However, Ray Kroc, the man who turned McDonald's into a global fast food empire, passed away on January 14, 1984, but his legacy lives on. His dedication to innovation, efficiency, and quality continues to be a driving force for McDonald's. Kroc's contributions have helped to create affordable and delicious food for customers, provide opportunities for franchisees and crew, and establish a commitment to quality ingredients and products with suppliers. Croc's charitable efforts have also made a positive impact, and his legacy remains an important and inspiring part of McDonald's today and in the future. Well, this brings us to the end of this video. We hope you liked the video as much as we like making it for you. If you do, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Would you now say, "I'm loving it"? Stay tuned and don't miss anything on Bizz Buzz.